is the life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by, doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow.
Hi Joanne, how are you?
Somewhere in the great.
I'm good. I just had a quick question.
And I return from the
I just tried to switch on what is it? The candle warmer. Yeah, how did you know? The candle warmer. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you. And then I'll place an order for a
Take
bulb.
me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on. Put me together. Take me back where I belong. I want it all.
Get exactly where this part to come.
Yes. It felt like it was in animal print.
Find something similar,
but it would be so sad what that looks like. So here, what I would say is,
Let's see where to place you. Oh Lord, that is not gonna work.
I can't believe that kind of actually works, even though my head is a bit cut off, but you know, we're beggars here, okay? Beggars aren't choosers. Anyway, I'm finally chatting a little bit after a long day. Actually, it's not even the end of the day, if I'm being very honest. It's 2 p.m. and I have to rush to approve certain videos, tweak them a little first, then send them for approval, and then I have an appointment and I have to get ready for a shoot, which I have tomorrow, for products that we're dropping at the end of the month. You know, part of the reason I wasn't even sure I wanted to do this vlogging thing, or I wasn't sure where it fits into my life, is because my life is just, a lot of it can't be shown. A lot of it is boring. It's sitting at the same desk doing the same thing, and I'm like, but are you guys, what you guys have, I don't know what else to give you, but I'm trying. And the more important thing here is I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the vlogging side of things and creating without worrying too much about how does everything look and is our hair brushed. Maybe I should worry a little bit now that I'm talking, but there's something so freeing about that. You know, I don't have to tweak every tiny thing. Like now, the video that I'm about to work on, I'm probably gonna have to send the photographer several revisions, and this one I'm just like, whatevs. We started without lip gloss, we're gonna put lip gloss as we go on. Sorry, I was a bit distracted. Someone was parking and I was so certain they were gonna hit the back end there. Anyway, I did share what I thought might be a little bit different, and one of them was products that we're hoping to launch, God knows even when, because we're still very much in the sampling phase, which is another reason why I'm like, why am I showing this? Because you probably won't see this for several months, and when you do, it might even be something completely different. Not a shirt, it might now turn into a dress. But here I am showing the little bits of my everyday, and happy about it. So what do I want to kind of focus on this week, or take you along this week? So we've got the photo shoot tomorrow, so you'll see a few of the other products that we're launching either this month or in the coming month. I also have, I don't know if I'll be able to do a fabric shop at the end, at some point this week, but I'd really like to go and try and just like source for a bit of fabric. Not sure if it'll happen. And then the other thing I am doing at the end of the week that I'm really excited about is seeing my friend Mutua, who I haven't seen in a minute. But I'm going to a restaurant that I just discovered a few weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago now. It's so good. It's Vietnamese. And when I tell you I've been thinking about the coffee that I'm going to have, this is so silly. It may not make any sense. But there's a coffee that I just know has way more sugar than anyone should be having. I don't know how the hell they make it. All I know is that it's so good, and it's got salt. Don't ask me how it works. It works. It's so good. The restaurant is called Mam Mam. It's at Mwanzi Market. And it's so, and then there's also this chicken that I had last time that I'm so excited to have. Yeah, and on that note, speaking of food, I'm still going strong with my diet goals and my lifestyle changes and trying to keep my body active and eating well. In fact, what was the change that I noticed? What was the big difference in a week? Oh, it's a tiny thing that happened, but it's a thing. At the start of last week, when I was now back in the gym properly, I was like, oh, you know what? Let me see how long it takes me to do 50 sit-ups. This was at the end of my workout because I want to include a bit of core work into my workout. So I change it up every day, but what I thought would be interesting is at the start of this journey, if I was to do 50 sit-ups and then after 30 days, after a month, and I did 50 sit-ups, how long would it take me? And so I tried. The first day I did 16. I said, well, who needs a timer? Who's timing? You know, progress doesn't need time. It takes however many hours we're going to be here doing this. When I tell you I had cramps, I had major cramps. Oh, someone's come and sat here not knowing. I'm in my car vlogging. Oh, I forgot this part. But I literally was like, you know what? We're not timing. In fact, I went and decided to do like another movement. I was like, I'm not your master. You're not my master. You're not going to make me feel some type of way. So day one, I did 16. I did the full, to be clear, I did the full 50, but I just did it at my pace. Could have taken me 20 minutes, honestly, in total. And then a few days later, I was like, right, I'm going to just do the sit-ups and then let's see where we are. And I did 50 sit-ups in 4 minutes and it was 44 seconds, I think, or 41 seconds. I'll insert the pictures here. And then today, I was like, oh, okay, it's been a few days now. Let me see if, you know, because again, I don't just do core work. I usually give myself 5 minutes to do core, 5 to 10 max. But really, I'm focusing on strength training because that's what I want to include in my lifestyle for the long run, because I know the benefits of that to bone density and just like my quality of life when I get much older. Do I want to climb upstairs easily? Yes. Do I want to go on walks without worrying too much about aches and pains? Yes. So trying to do strength training. Today I did it and I was like, my God, it's still so hard. I did it in 4 minutes and like 3 seconds or 4 seconds or something. And so it's a tiny itty bitty little bit of progress, but it is mine and I am so excited about it. And I'm like, wow, let me wait another week before I do it and then see, because you don't really think about it. But obviously everything you're doing at the gym, you kind of have to engage your core, not everything, but a lot of things. I can always tell when my dad has used my car because radio is on and I'm very much a podcast or Audible girly when I'm in my car, and what I'm actually listening to has to do with finances and slow and steady and like kind of just like investing, and just the main thing being working that muscle, which I'm having to relearn because I wasn't so focused these last few years and I'm not really happy about where I am in that capacity. So I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. Anyway, enough yapping. I'm going to go now. I'll probably see you tomorrow at the shoot. I just thought I don't want to end the day and I've not really talked to you, because if I'm not careful, this just might be a series of like things cut up and it's 6 minutes and who the hell knows what I've done. But I kind of wanted to brief you and also just say this is still giving me so much joy. I haven't uploaded the other one yet, so I don't even know what feedback you've given me yet in terms of what you'd like to see and what you thought about the first one. If you had any thoughts, I don't know, but I just know I really missed this. I really missed this part. Remember the little hiccup I had yesterday? It was fixed. It was the bulb that needed changing, which makes sense because I've had it for a year and a half, never changed the bulb, and I clearly switch it on every day, at least every weekday when I'm in the office. Also, good morning, it's shoot day, which usually makes me a bit nervous because there's just so many moving parts, but let's just cross fingers we get everything done. Let's cross fingers. Can I tell you something really random? Right, let me tell you something really random as I put a little band-aid on my foot. But I don't know if it's just me and I don't know if it's just my nails, but I don't think I can continue with gel nail polish because the way my nails are breaking the way they feel like paper, like they're so weak. I just feel so bad because I love the look of a gel nail because it's clean. I don't even like my nails when they're long. I kind of like them pretty short. But these last couple weeks, when Sophie, who usually always does, she's been doing my nails for years now, and she comes home, which is so convenient. When this last time, she forgot to put the I forget what it's called, but it's like the hardening thing, the thing that's like super hard, before she puts the gel nail polish. And so it was just gel nail polish and my real nails, and they all just started cracking. It was insane. And so I've decided I'm gonna stop, which I'm like, but what am I without my nails looking a certain way and gel nail polish? I'm a bit, it's weird to say, but I'm a bit self-conscious about the fact that it's just bare nails. I don't know how I feel about that. What is this? Oh, it came off accidentally. Anyway, that's my little update, and I wanted to know, what is everyone doing? Because am I the one who's just not doing it right? Like, what is the situation? How are you guys keeping your nails looking cute but also healthy? And I don't want to have, I do not want to have unhealthy nails just all in the name of cute nails, nail polish, all of that. No, it's not worth it. And so now I'm trying to figure out, she told me what brands to get, but I haven't been to the shops just yet. And honestly, I think I'll just work with these until they run out. But these are the Olive and June. There's a nail strengthener, and then there's a quick dry top coat. I do have something on my nails, but it just feels so sad. But please tell me, I'm dying to know, what are you guys doing? Do you have the same issue? I don't know if it's, to me, I think it's the buffing, you know, trying to get the nail polish off, or that, what, I forgot what it's called. That thing that's like super hard that you have to put a certain top coat on so that it peels on its own. So I think it's trying to, whenever it was trying to buff that out, that the buffing then got too close to my nails. I think that that's what happened. But now I'm just on like a very simple nail journey, and I don't know how I feel about it. But as long as my nails are strong, and I know it's not a diet issue or a body issue, because it would show on my face. You know, I'd have all these I mean, I have makeup on now, but I would have, you'd be able to see, you know, that maybe there's acne, or like, you know, whatever spots I get are just the typical ones that you get time of the month, or if, I don't know, I didn't wash my face well enough, my brushes weren't, those, you know, those are the only issues. I honestly, I don't even really get issues on my face anymore. So that's not it. My hair would also be suffering, and I feel like my hair is doing pretty well. So I don't think it's a diet thing, but would love to know if you have any tips. What are you guys putting on your nails? Because I think I'm gonna have to say goodbye to gel, which is making me sad. And I just want to feel proud of my nails again, and not feel like another product that I was putting on my nails is what makes it feel complete. But it was bad, and they were cracking like really weird at places. So she had to cut them really short yesterday. And I don't know if I have to do the same for my toes. But my toes, I'm still on gel. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly do my top coats and then start prepping for my workday. It is now 7:30. I'm still trying as often as possible to come into the office earlier than usual. I should have been here by 7, but because it was shoot day, I didn't have everything sorted, and I was trying to get like my meal for the day planned, all of that stuff. So I only got here at 7, just before 7:30. But I'm gonna finish this, get to work, and then I'll see you when it's shoot time. Good morning from the little blip you can see in front of you. In fact, I might just even come in a bit closer. I am at Studio Fit. If you haven't been to their shop, you absolutely have to come. It's one of those spaces that just makes me feel really proud to be Kenyan and proud to see women entrepreneurs doing their thing, and I find incredibly inspiring for me. Now, I don't know why it's not bright enough, but I don't know if we care. I think actually better to see everything else. I don't think we need to see my face so much. I haven't spoken to you in a couple of days. I had this meeting yesterday, which I might insert the one or two things I filmed. I think I filmed like a tiny little clip here. And mostly just been sat at my desk or having meetings or kind of moving through things that I can't bring you guys along on. But today, being Friday, my morning was cancelled. I was supposed to be trying to prep for a shoot that was supposed to have on Monday. That's not happening anymore. So instead, I am spending my morning trying to take things off my to-do list in the coming weeks because I've got a trip that I haven't told you guys about. When I tell you, it's so good. You know, the kind of good that like your whole body just wants to like, one of those. We'll talk about that later. I think I'll dedicate a video to prepping for that trip. So actually, the only reason I'm here today and not reserving this for the next week's video or the week after is because I have a gift voucher that I got from Studio Fit and it expires today. No way am I going to let that go to waste. Can you see all the juicy things that are in this store? No way am I going to let that go to waste. I've already spotted something that I really want, but the sales attendant said it's not in my size, and I'm like, bet. How do you know? How do we know? How do we know that I won't figure out how to make sure it still fits me? She says the problem is it's too big. I can work with too big because I can tailor it in. And she says that fabric, I think that's the best-selling piece. I don't want to leave it behind. A quick OOTD from me. I've got two things that I've thrifted. Also, spoiler alert, I've really just started to enjoy thrifting again. I had made a conscious decision to not go in the thrifting direction. I wanted to put my money in local brands, Kenyan brands, female-founded brands. But some things are so hard to find. You know, it's so hard to find. And I want to start enjoying playing around and pairing things around. So my denim jacket and my jeans are thrifted. I've got our bodysuit, which, to be very clear, I usually never wear a bra with these things because I'm just like, also, wherever they hang. I'm good with that. Don't bother me. There's just too many things happening in life. I don't want to worry too much about this sitting up. But it does actually hold them pretty good. Not amazing. I can't believe I'm on here trying to show you where my girls are sitting, but we're all girls here. Also, I like to tell myself. And then I've got my same old Adidas shoes on, and then earrings from ages ago, and hair scrunchies that are from here. And actually, Sheila is the one who owns Studio Fit, is the one who gave me the idea to try and start finding ways to repurpose fabric and, you know, those scraps. How do you make sure that you're just reducing waste? So even for my brand, I'm going to try and introduce these. She gave me a couple other ideas of what I could do. Also, on that note, can I just say I'm so grateful to be around women who, it's not about competition. It doesn't have to be one person winning. And I feel this across the board. I feel this when I'm speaking to Mundia and I'm just like, I'm thinking of doing this. And she's like, here's someone's number. You should try this. there's this new program that we're doing that really works well. There's such openness and kindness, at least with the people I've interacted with, that it just, I'm so grateful that all I feel when it comes to women in business, is support, is pushing each other forward, is what do you need and how can I support you to get to the next level, which is why I'm so proud to be in this shop and to say I'm inspired by what Sheila is doing, and it doesn't have to be either her or this is essential. You know what I mean? Like, not that I mean, I think sometimes the internet can try and pit people together, and I've experienced that as a content creator. I've seen comments being left like, who are you copying, or they're copying you. I have no space for that nonsense and trying to sprinkle you whatever insecurities, issues, things that you have to unpack for yourself. Please don't bring that on to my page. And I've always felt that way and been very clear about that whenever I saw those comments, especially on Instagram. But it's been a while since that happened. And I just want to say again, you have to come to Studio Fit. It will blow your mind. I have several pieces from them. My most favorite piece though, now that I've talked your ear off forever, my most favorite piece is this bag. But I actually have it in the brown. It's one of the pieces that I will absolutely be carrying with me when I travel. And I am obsessed. I bought this last year, I want to say. And to me, it feels like art. It feels like art. This, God, I want to get to, I don't know, I'm just really inspired by what she's doing. I'm really inspired. These are the scrunchies I was telling you about. So actually this is the one that I got. Oh my gosh, I really like that one. I like those colors a lot. And the dress I was telling you guys about is this denim piece that they have in extra large. But how you try and tell me I'm not going to find a way to fit into that, or if I need to tweak it, I'm going to tweak it. I have a tailor that I know can do it for me, so if I just have to go with the bigger size, trust me, I'm going with the bigger size. But that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. And that is, where are we with the price? I think there's a price somewhere here. I think I saw the price on the other one. Let me see if I can find it for you guys, just in case you're curious. Oh, here it is. So, 12,800. I think it's just one of those pieces that you will stand out in. Fingers crossed it fits me. In the meantime, I'm going to see what else I might want to wear that might be in my size. I really like this skirt. Okay. Oh, those two colors together. Magic. All right. I love slip dresses, but I'm just always so insecure about the fact that I just think I will sweat through it. All you'll see are, well, it's black, so I guess you wouldn't really, but I just feel like it would cling onto my body. You would just see sweat patches, but this looks like a really sexy piece. Gorgeous. All right. Oh, I think this is part of the new collection. This could be a beautiful one. Would I do it in white? Let me see. I don't know. Would I do it in white? I think they have a brown version. Oh, yeah, yeah, they have a brown version. Oh, this is a one shoulder number. White or brown? Okay. Outfit number 1. Last minute I added pants. So I'm wondering if I shorten it, because you can see it needs, for me it's quite long. Yeah. Do I compromise the design element at the bottom?
No, I don't think so.
My. Wait, in the face so that I can really see it.
Because you know it holds, so I think.
Yeah, go on. Do you mind being in my camera, by the way?
Come on, Sharon.
Oh, okay, so
it's
are you sure? No, if you don't want to be, I can just change it. Are you sure? Okay. This is it. And I get why this is, you said it's your best-selling piece. Light, because I don't know if you guys can see what I am looking at. It is gorgeous. I hope you can see it properly. So I have some fabric to kind of get rid of. You guys can see that. But generally, I just love how it. I just love how it says. So pretty. And we can shorten it as well. So I wish you were a bit higher. Let me figure this out. got a nice little package from Lancome, and within seconds it became, well, the package itself, the box became like a toy thing. I don't know. I made a promise to myself not to. Can I please film? Can I please just have this moment? Okay, come on. If I don't do this, he's gonna be like a mess. But I made a promise to myself to. Oh, I thought someone was coming up the stairs and into the house. It's gonna be like, I give up. I made a promise to myself not to film in the house anymore. That was one of my goals with vlogging moving forward. I'm going to, for the most part, keep that promise, that boundary up, because I just, personal space. I just need to separate life and I also just, it's one of the boundaries that feel to me a safe way to come back on the internet and to reclaim this space and to make it feel consistent and so that I don't, anyway, you know how people change, times have changed. It's one of the new boundaries for myself. So I will take you wherever I'm going out and about. We can be in the office all day long, but the home was one of the things I wanted to kind of preserve and reserve for myself. But I'm breaking it because I've just read a comment, and honestly, even looking at it again, I feel so emotional. But I know I won't be able to respond to every comment from my last video, but I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And I just want us to just clap for Wanja because she did it. She did it. I haven't even finished responding. I was just like, how do I express this? And the reason I'm on here, gosh, so many thoughts. First was even like this morning, my bestie, Mundi, messaged like, wow, the comments on your video, I don't know. That community is everything. And I was telling her I hadn't even looked at it this morning. I kind of saw the ones that had come up by the time, like maybe an hour after I'd posted, but I was like running around. But one of the things I was trying to tell her is that I'm also really trying to make sure that I don't rely too much on that feedback so that I'm not swelling up when the feedback is good and then I'm not deflated and depressed when the feedback is bad. I want to ground myself in what are my values, what do I believe in, and then how do I keep that alive and truthful and honest and boundaried where it needs to have boundaries. Like, what does that look like for me so that every time I'm showing up truthfully. And then I read this comment, I was like, oh babe, I get it. I get what you were talking about. And it's what I had missed about this space. There's something very genuine about us and about this and about the women who show up on here. And I think it's because it's a space where I get to ramble. Like I don't have to worry about aesthetics. It's not like I look cute and my face is covered by this puff. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to look at you from, unlike Instagram where it would be like, cookie? Yeah. Oh no, I'm not actually calling you. I'm not calling you, but I'd be like, move the face this way. I need to kind of look, no, also just move your face, please. You know, it needs to look this way, and then the colors don't match. Let me go and change the jacket because I need to. And to be clear, I love that side too. I love the creative side. I love being able to build a concept out. I love that. I see it as like a creative outlet and I treasure it so much. But I don't necessarily want it all the time. He loves kisses. We have a pup who just loves to give you kisses. Like, look at his paw, trying to put, like, he's so silly. Anyway, and look, he's trying to bite me, so not really bite me, but he's trying to say, move your hand so that I can kiss it properly. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the kisses. I'm not even sure if what I'm saying is translating, but the reason enough, please, I can't, it's too much kisses. The reason I'm on here is because I can tell that this is exactly what I needed, but also I don't think I'd have been able to give you this before. I feel like I'm creating these boundaries and I'm doing my best to show up in a way that feels genuine to me and feels sustainable as well. And because of that, I know I'm going to we're gonna make the most of this. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna bond. We're gonna be honest and open, and we'll dive deep. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for this platform and for the fact that I get this allowance in a space that isn't always so friendly and isn't always so safe. And I maintain it's especially unsafe for women and the kinds of things that come up for women. So I want to say thank you for embracing me so beautifully despite my absence for over a year, for kind of, who knows what. By the way, I was editing that last vlog and I was like, everything is all over the place. Lord help me, I don't know what. I hope this one is a bit better, but I'm working on it. But thank you. And also, I may not respond to every single comment, but know that I see it, I appreciate you. If there's any feedback as well, I'll see what, constructive criticism, I'll see what to take on and what may not work for me. But I may not respond to all, but I'm so grateful, and I will do my best to read, especially the new ones. Cookie, we need to talk about personal space. I don't know a dog that loves kisses more than him, and I know where his mouth goes. So I'm not trying to have his kisses on my face. My hands I can wash. I wonder if he feels rejected. My hands I can wash. My face, we're not doing that. We're not. He's such a needy dog. He's such a tactile pup. He's so tactile. Like, he's just like, cuddle me, hold me. Why am I not on you? Give me kisses. Anyway, thank you from Cookie and I appreciate that so much. I don't know how much of this vlog I will. Oh no, I did have a couple of updates, so maybe I can tell you. Okay. Oh, thank God. Even we're gonna have a lint roller. We're gonna need a lint roller after this. There were a couple of updates I wanted to share, and I'd even written it down so that I was like, I wanted to talk to you guys about this and that. Not that many, but I'm just gonna share them, and then I'll probably wrap up the vlog here. So number one, oh no, I'm gonna take you to Mum Mum. I'm so excited about that restaurant. I think I fully believe the theory. You know, the theory of like, it's not always the Instagrammable spaces that are it. Sometimes, it's where it wasn't for the photos. It was created just for the food, focus on the food first. And I just, because Mum Mum isn't like top aesthetics, it's not what your Instagram feed is made for. You don't wake up and think, oh, I can't wait to go there, it's going to take the best pictures. But everything I've taken there so far, and I've only been twice, has been so good. And I've been thinking about, I know exactly what I'm going to order for my meal. Also, I've been doing really well with my workouts. I've gone 4 times this week, and I've been on 3 walks. Is it 3 or 2? Now I can't remember. I have a couple more walks scheduled for this weekend, which I'm really excited about. I can feel the difference in my body. And I think it was in this vlog I was telling you guys that I did the sit-ups, and first round it was like 4-minute 44, 4:04 was the second one. Today, 2 minutes, was it 2 minutes 40 seconds or something like that? I even questioned whether I was counting right, and did I miss like 10 reps? But I'm really good with, I never cheat on reps. I'd rather stay there an extra hour just to finish it, but I don't cheat on my reps. And I can't believe I shaved a minute. What? Not even a minute, a minute and 20 seconds or so. This is wild to me, but I can see and I feel so much better about my body. My food, I'm keeping up with that. I think what I could also do is insert some of the meals I've been having, just to give you an idea. In the evenings, I've just really stuck to, look at me, look at my Apple Watch trying to tell me, you done hit your goals this week. Hey, let me tell you, I know I have a couple, of rolls here and there, but even those rolls, I'm just like, it's okay. You can, I'm giving you a couple more weeks. Just enjoy while you're still there, all these little lumps and bumps. But it's the feeling too of getting out of bed and how energetic I feel. I feel so grateful. What was I actually saying before my watch interrupted me? Oh, I was saying I'm gonna put the food on here. Yes, and that's what I was saying. I wanted to also tell you that the thing that I've adjusted is that in the evenings, I'm not having any heavy starches or carbs. I kind of reserve my carbs for daytime, so morning and lunchtime, because I'm working out, I'm moving about evenings, and it's because for me, I'm also trying to lose weight. I'm not trying to necessarily keep this up for the rest of my life, so I'm, you know, it's not going to be that forever, but I also think if this works for me, I can keep it up, and if it makes me feel good, why not? So in the evenings, I'll mostly just have protein and fiber, so lots of veggies and whatever protein is there, and just listening to Roseanne and sharing my food with her, and then seeing what feedback she's got, or you know, the kind of questions she'll ask me, so that I know what I need to tweak for the next day. But I feel so good about that, so good. I finished my book, Dream Count. I don't know how I feel about that. I said in the last video that I would recommend, but you know, it's kind of like, okay. I'm waiting for T to finish. She traveled, so she didn't take the book with her, but she says she'll finish in the next week. But I'm just like, I want to talk about it. So if you've read it, I'm curious to know your thoughts without leaving any spoilers. But I'm just like, but I have so many questions. There's just so many questions. And then the last thing, please, because I don't think at Mom I will talk. I'll show you the restaurant. I'll show you what I'm having. I'm having this chicken dish, and the coffee is what it was this salt coffee, and I know it doesn't make any sense, but it has salt, and I just know it tastes so good. I've only had it once, so I'm just hoping that it wasn't a fluke that first time, that it's legit, but it was so good. And so strong, because I didn't sleep too long. And because I know I'm having that meal, and it's got rice, and it's a bit sweet, like I'm sure the chicken, they put honey in it and other things and sweeteners. I've just made sure that today I'm a little bit more conscious of what I'm eating, just to make up for that. But it's little tweaks like that to me feel sustainable if I really think about it in the long run. And is there anything else? Oh yeah, the last thing I wanted to ask you guys is, how long do you think the vlogs should be? Because, you know, I'm a yapper. I can yap. I love yapping to you guys and just hearing what your thoughts are. And so if you ask me, vlogs are not where you should be sitting down for 15 minutes only and then thank you, goodbye, see you next week. Those short types of content, great for TikTok, great for Instagram, but vlogs is where, you know, you just put me in the background. Like, I really hope what you're doing now is like cooking, is finishing that simple thing that you needed to type up that doesn't take a lot of brain power, but you know, there's someone in the background, you're arranging your closet. This is where I want to show up for you. So I'm happy to go the long haul if you are, but I also know some of my weeks are not the most interesting, so sometimes I will make them short and sweet. And some weeks I may not be able to show up because, again, this isn't my full-time job. This is my creative outlet. It's me kind of pouring into that creative, yummy, for the sake of me, slightly therapeutic side of the internet and content creation to be specific. So let me know what your thoughts are. Are you, I like some of the vlogs I watch, an hour and a half, okay? It's a full movie. There should be credits rolling. And yeah, like that's really where I like to live. But keen to hear what your thoughts are. I will see you in the next week. And again, thank you. Please, Wanda, I really wish I had your number. Really and truly, I'd be sending you, I don't know what, something to just be like, congratulations, you did that. You did that. And I just, this side of the internet, may it forever be this way, you know? And even as we're correcting with love. As we're showing up with intention. As we're seeking advice, we're doing it so that future you is going to be the better for it. I really just, I want to maintain that so badly for us. But thank you. And thank you for making me feel so yummy. I just want to cuddle you again. I can't end every vlog with the hug. Did I end the last one? I don't know if I did, but I want to end it with the hug. Come here. You're so cute. I'm rooting for you.
Matua.